Settling within consciousness beneath thought. January 28, 2015. Being able to witness your thoughts as they come is an important aspect to your spiritual growth and development. Witnessing your thoughts as they are being processed provides you with the ability to watch the natural flow of your mind at work, while at the same time not being worried or distracted. Such an unattached state brings forth welcoming peace which permits you to achieve and enter deeper folds of your own being, revealing through active, yet gentle demonstration of your unity with your whole self and all life. Quite often, you habitually glorify in your ability to think as being the discerning and distinguishing representative of human life, sometimes thinking selfishly and often wrongly that your thoughts alone create a pattern that describes who you are. From the quiet words of your inner voice, to the images you create in your mind, it is your thoughts, dear ones, that cause limitations in your personal life. By thinking, you try to intelligently define your reality, you try to give reason for it, you often react to it, and will revisit past events and use them to plan the future. Yet for the most part, the truth is, for the most part the thinking is sadly immature for many dear souls, while often feeling hugely hyped and inflated of themselves. Whenever you engage in automatic thinking, you are removing yourself from the present moment. You permit yourself to be wistfully drawn into your thoughts to peruse where they are going, while carrying your passive focus along the way. When your thoughts are on autopilot, your perception is narrow, seldom linking up with associated concepts or memory. Many people are easily drawn into their automatic mode, and they often find themselves drifting along with undirected thoughts that only helps to stay within the automated way of being. Being lulled into passivity by lofty daydreams and undirected thoughts helps you to lose any contact with the world through your perceptions of real life. While operating in the automatic mode, you are constantly identifying with your thoughts, believing that the thoughts are yours alone and that you are your thoughts. Have you ever experienced, dear ones, strange unwanted thoughts enter your mind, thoughts that are horrible and sometimes shameful? Some thoughts might shake you up and upset you, but the reactions you have to such thoughts merely help to sustain the problematic thoughts by feeding their hungry appetite. If you ever feel disgusted by your thoughts, quite likely that is a feeling, and thought is based on a false assumption that you are your thoughts, that even the most unintentional thought describes you. Remember, dear ones, you are not your thoughts, and it is unnecessary to act upon them or react to them. They are what they are, thoughts, and they have absolutely no power until you react to them. By allowing yourself to relax and let them go, regardless if they are problematic or not, you allow yourself to move away from them and bring peace into your overworked mind. When sensitive energy reaches your thinking, you are activating a part of you that connects you with the meaning of what your thoughts are, that instigates you to think logically, helps you to problem solve, create plans and be able to hold a conversation. Having an education provides you with the ability to think and process your thoughts in a clear and concise manner with the use of your sensitive energy. When your sensitive energy reaches your overthinking brain, you will find yourself no longer drowning in your thought stream. You are able to move around in it, choosing and directing your thoughts based on what they mean. You become more mindful and aware. When you are thinking consciously, you are moving out of the thought stream completely and observing them from the shore of their creation. You are able to observe your thoughts dissolving, leaving behind an empty place where they once occupied. Observing through your consciousness, you are able to see the triviality and dullness of common thinking. Your consciousness also provides you with the ability to think more powerfully, while maintaining more than one idea along with their meaning and any consequences in your mind all at once. Dear ones, when your creative energy enters your thoughts, it is when new thoughts emerge. Creative thinking often happens after enduring a hard and long struggle, where you have exhausted all other ways that held pertinent ideas, and just as you were about to give up, a bright new and creative thought enters and reshapes your thought and rekindles your creative spark into action. As your mind relaxes and becomes quiet, it gives room for creative thought to enter. It is important to know, dear ones, that your creative and insightful thoughts come to each of you depending on the situation you are facing. What is crucial is your ability to be aware of them so you can catch them, and if they survive unbiased evaluation then you act on them. As you maneuver the spiritual path, you apply your effort to recognize the limitations of your thoughts, and realize the power they have had over you, the power you gave them, and you realize that you yourself hold the power to move beyond them. For the most part, you are living within the realm of your thoughts, believing they are you, while they are just thoughts. They are not you, not one iota. The thought processes such as planning and foresight provide you the power in the area of time, although thoughts often wear the mask of being timeless. Comprehend that no thought enters the spiritual realm. It is the material world which defines the boundaries of your thoughts regardless of its power to create lofty concepts and ideas. So many think they can think themselves into the spiritual reality, but in truth it is your identification with thinking that actually prevents you from entering its endless depths. As long as you remain shackled and enthralled by your thoughts and believe that refined thinking demonstrates your highest capacity and ability, then you remain bound wholly to this material world. When you enter higher states of consciousness and the realm of spirit, all books you read, all thoughts you had, wither, they are no longer there. All that remains is your pure and authentic self. A dear soul that is rightly developed and cultivated is able to engage in thought by repeating certain prayers, mantras, decrees, as well as with the contemplation of ideas to the ability to visualize specific deities. It is important, dear ones, to learn to see beyond any gaps in your thoughts. After sitting and inviting peace to enter, you are able to turn your focus inward, to the thoughts that are streaming from within. You are able to witness their coming and going without being pushed or forced from you. By simply watching your thoughts without being tempted to flow with them, your thoughts will begin to slow down and become mere fragments. When you are less mesmerized by your thoughts, you will then begin to see the truth that you are not your thoughts after all. Better yet, you are not controlled by them either, nor are you at the mercy of your thoughts as you become more keenly aware of the gaps between your thought particles. And it is these precious gaps, dear ones, that help to further open your consciousness of all underlying thought. As you settle into these gaps, you finally become silent and timeless within consciousness that is beneath thought. This turns things around. Instead of being in your thoughts are in you. There is much to contemplate, and we are positive you will discover how much power your thoughts have had on you. Such discoveries provide awe-inspiring encouragements to make changes in the right direction, especially when it comes to your thinking, because oftentimes what you think becomes action. Learning to observe, you give yourself the ability to redirect your thoughts in the direction you wish them to go, or just let them flitter away into nothingness. Remember, they are not you, even though they are in you. I am Elohim Cyclopea through Julie Miller. SpiritualNetworks.com